because of the limited numbers that were
abana bangi tebayita
abasinga nga tebayita n'olusinga bayita naye nga tomanya ukanya kulaba results zafulumye naye gwe tewayise oli yayise and the rest of that kind.
Yes.
Ne bagijjawo. So it was direct entry. As long as you pass your degree, then you qualify to join LDC. I think that was, a year before we enrolled. Yeah. Yeah, before we enrolled to LDC.
Okay.
But I thought that could solve a big problem. But nga Angela Washigambi, the depression at the Road Development Center is even worse than the depression that an employed person is going through. Because in our year, I think about 2 or 3 months, we had lost about 5 people because of the depression, because of the stress that the center itself brings and impacts onto them.
Okay.
And then everything was normal. Nobody was concerned about it. They always call it a lion hunt, that whoever goes for a lion hunt, you may die or you kill the lion. And it has normalized. Nobody wants to even talk about it. Nobody wants to inquire about what causes all this kind of deaths and the rest. 2, they tried to adopt the revolution of technology and the improvement in technology. That's a plus for them. And that was a plus for me. But the challenge I had still with that is that before they could actually give you an admission form to be admitted at the development center, the first requirement was a laptop, a computer.
No kuba nayo.
Because there is that, I don't know what it's called, but there is, each laptop has a different. Code identifying so that's a code that you have to put on your application later.
Wow.
Or fill it. You get. So it's mandatory that you must possess a laptop and a smartphone, because all their communication is via email, and we used Zoom a lot of that time. Because
digital kati.
COVID. When I saw that, I thought maybe LDC had evolved and yes, accepted that now we are in a technological era and everything should be now digital. But that was not the case. In 1970, when LDC was introduced, 70s there, because of the limited access to technology and all these gadgets, they used the formula of writing notes down in their exercise books. Surprisingly, in 2024, the same approach is being used. Even when you have a computer, even when you have a mobile phone, even
what's
when
the
you
purpose
have
of this
all
computer?
You have to write down your notes, and that was a very big challenge that I faced with LDC, and I reached a point and told my colleagues, but if we are meant to write all these notes in our books, what's the purpose now of me buying a laptop? Are we
actually having a smartphone?
Are we actually embracing the advancement in technology? And the answer is still no. Because in this era, what makes me write notes in books when I have my laptop? And when it is a required thing that you must possess before actually being admitted. But the same challenge is being faced by so many LDC students. Even on top of buying that laptop expensively, have it operated, but you have to write down your notes. That's a very big challenge. The problems that the people were facing in 1970s, and because that the people that were in the 1970s, LDC, are the PAs at LDC, or the ones that are lecturing, they want you to go through the same challenges that they faced. So that you can also adopt and understand that, becoming a lawyer requires all this thought, which is very wrong. Which is very wrong. You get?
Yes.
That's why I said that the challenge is all these young people that are facing, that are following the advocates and the lawyers now already in practice, is that most of us want the rest to also go through what we went through, so that they can also find their way. They know that being a lawyer is not everyone's portion, like Professor Kanyihamba said.
Yes.
Doing law is not everyone's portion. And which is very bad. Because if you want to treat people the same way you were treated, then you are not doing equality. You are not doing equity at all. Okay? And those are some of the challenges that these people will still face. But like I said, when you successfully reach a certain level, then the problems that are facing the rest of people following you cease to be your problems. Now you have a lot of problems also to suffer with. You have finished LDC, you are now fighting with enrollment. After enrollment, you are fighting to get a job and get an earning so that you can be able to be a member of Uganda Law Society, so that you can process your practicing certificate. The problems of LDC now cease to be your problems. Now you leave it to the Angelas to also fight for themselves. You get?
Yes.
And at some point it is reasonably acceptable. Because
oba mulinamu okutya kuli nti ensonga zino bwe tunazoogerako ziyinza okutufukira akabasa.
Temuli kutya kati nze okwogerako LDC
because bannamateeka bangi abavuddeyo.
My degree, it will not record it. But they failed through. Now will be a disservice to myself. But when Mama releases LDC, my next movie is fighting hard to see that my name has been listed on eligibility list. So that I can enrolling funye practicing certificate. Cat enrollment struggle eba techari kizibu change. That's a fact. Ebizibu babingi kati funye PC practicing certificate.
Yes.
But remember, umulimu gwa we pay tithe. This is a fact. And I'm telling you because I am in this field and I know what we have to go through.
Call this out wali bukulembeze bubayizi.
He also has struggles. He is also looking forward to reading hard and succeeding and passing it backwards. Your problems will be your problems. My problems will
Could
be
it be that this is intentional?
Those are just ceremonial. Those are just ceremonial. The stress you go through as an LDC student. Me, I've told you would rather be an employed youth than be in that or also. The tension itself, the pressure, the demands. Because that's a costly. You hear it. It's for 9 months actually. Because the 3 months are for clerkship. But the resources you spend there, may it pay for a university student from first year to about 3rd year. The resources themselves.
Council otugambye kati bali abakulembeze baliwo just lwa mikolo. Could this be intentional kuba nti babateekamu entiisa eri obutabaako kye mwogera oba oliawo waliwo data ali emabega eno?
Ate muli ntiisa to me naye nga bwe nkugambye according to me nga bwe nkugambye nti ono student yegiriddewo president wo ku LDC naye jjukira talina favor gy'afuna ku student omulala atali mu leadership. Mwena notisi bajazi babanja, you all have the same tasks to perform. So there is no way you will concentrate on fighting for the rest when you also have your problems waiting for you. Nchenkugambye. Mbadde nkugamba ku ngomaze enrollment, you are now an advocate. Now you have to look at earning those CLE points to enable you to renew your practicing certificate the next year. Or you know what you like you contribute
every year.
Now that is your problem. You are now not looking at how will I be on the eligibility list to enroll as an advocate. You will not be looking at the problems the Angelas are facing in law school. You will not be looking at the problems the LDC people are facing. But now you are looking on how do I earn so that I can be able to raise and pay for my CLE points so that I can be able to make some money to pay for my membership renewal for next year so that I can be able to renew my practicing certificate. Now, nsobola renewing my certificate. Ntinfune sente zisasula membership yange ku society. Nsobola okufuna certificate ey'omwaka ogujja. Nsobola osigala nga ngenda mu court ebyo bizibu byange kati. Sometimes it's beyond us.
Muli bannamateeka koso oba oliawo gye mwakola mwe mutunulira ebyo bitagenze bulungi ne mugamba okay twetaaga etteeka ku kino twetaaga etteeka ku kiri lwaki mulemeddwa okuba nsonga eno?
Kati tulina abantu b'enjawulo because not everybody now has a say on how LDC should be run.
Okay.
But we have a committee that runs LDC. Eyeriko atoneje problems we are facing are also attached to the developments in technology.
Yes.
Chambers machirindi. Most of those old lawyers are not now because of technology. We have the people that have that mentality, and that's the majority. Beba somesa LDC, beba markinga, beba that are shrewd, that are knowledgeable, that have added the advantage of knowing and having access to technology. But in that story, I cover client. When you sang client has that knowledge to access and see how Facebook works, how Twitter works, how technology. So they have that fear as well.
Okay.
So how do they reduce these numbers of young lawyers that are to be enrolled? It will also take you months. Some of them get frustrated. No, can be so new. But enrolling, so it is also a technique used to limit the numbers that joy achieving as lawyers.
Okay. Thank you so much, Counsel. I think you've shed the light on what is actually happening at LDC, but then I want to cross over to Miss Angella. Now you've heard all this. Oli mukulembeze, era omwana ajja tonatuuka ku LDC oba oli awo. Nzo kuba obukulembeze obukomeno wansi. But now these are things byogenda okusanga oba byogenda okuyitamu. Mwenga kati nga gwe young lawyer, on to changing this, how best do you think it can be done? Oba oli awo bwe munaatuukirayo oba oli awo banna abanaddako banaasanga ensonga zikyuseemu.
I pray. I pray bikyuka because right now pressure is so high to this wave ebaddewo ku 2024 2025 admission cohort y'abaana. Feedback gye tulina etwadde fear. Because we believe to the numbers that have not been admitted bagenda kuddamu ku applying ate kugwaffe bwe tuli batu applies
muli bapya muli bangi
tuli bapya tulinako n'abakadde abafika.
Yes.
Okiraba kyemmanyi at that time tetujja bana excuses nyingi kuba the LDC council they believe and even now kati na tukimanyi tekigenda beera kya surprise bana abadde basetize the president fabazeeko twetegese tutya. That is the point. If we believe nti ensonga yasinga okugisaako abaana bano it was about the academic qualifications. If let's say if it was 3.6 CGPA and above nga bwe baatutte kiddira eriffe as abakyalina obudde okusoma.
Naye ng'ate waliwo abaana bacomplaininga nga nti munnange baatutte oli naye ng'ate nze musingako CGPA.
My prayer is additional on the prayer I have still. Chibere stated, actually so visible for everyone. If they want 3.6 and above or 3 point something, chibere there.
Baleme kuteekamu kya mwana wani.
Yes, fabaze twetegese tujje nga aiming for that. They are too kawa tuwele shocked. Nget bade n'obudde to get ready for all this. You understand?
Okay.
Kati zomwana tugambe a law student had mu year 4. If they're having a chance to improve maybe in their papers and if they want to redo some papers, maybe they did badly and they can have a chance to make some changes, have good marks, they still have time to do that. Kubanza still have excuses in that. Kuba if it is like they were saying, tebayina resources, enough resources, or enough facilities or something. As a resources, is it part of like classroom spaces, maybe libraries?
Because we're like a branches.
Because the laptop, it's a resource for me. Better information. They are going to buy me the books. If it's a phone, bagenda jigula. Brichumba chimpe chirete, setting it as a sude. Kubera no phone application. You pay. But not because what else do I need to do? If I even have the grades like you want, what else do you have to do? If I've done everything, it's like genda kudwa lirongo sasude bchino agamba now you can't meet the doctor. Ompanso nga chingo ready ndimurade mbuyina bwe.
Ne sentence ni nezinazijanga.
Because the kubudde isn't I'm out of time. Really. Mugamba tamina facilities really. Mfiximo take wali.
Anti kati waliwo Lira, Mbarara, then Kampala
campus.
Ziri satu zoka. Naye ngate ba students muli bangi.
Ekyo kyandibadde foreseen already. From the days of 1970 ngera chiwe kiri mu history. Intikati mu 2024. Kinaba kya mu 2060.
Tulina aba bachelors, tulina aba diploma, waliwo n'aba certificate.
N'aba master, bona bangi.
N'aba masters. Mwenna mwagala mubere incorporated?
Yes, within the same facilities. Kati nga abakiruddemu myaka egyo governance ebaddewo ku myaka gino ng'ekyo gamba it would not be foreseen. Like for example, for us that maybe in such a time we shall have these big numbers and how able to, and we just tell you we can't take you anywhere, you understand? The opportunity presenting is I have everything. Kati chichusewo, I can't access it. What would that be? Reasonably. Kati muzadde wange munyonyola esawe no muzadde wabange wabati agenda ko mu ssomero. Mumatiza ata mama kino kye kyavuddeyo. Nga kimu akimpadde.
Buli kimu yakyo ne sente zonna yazo.
Jonna bisasudde n'okusoma kati mpise points nzina. Katoja kujonga maybe enviri zosibe sezagadde kyekikulemeseza okiraba. So we don't want to be surprised anymore. Let everything be listed out to be targeted on what we want.
Feedback jofunye oba ku byonna by'owulidde ne kanso byayongeddeko mu kulaba okuko olowooza obuzibu businga kubeera ludda wa bukulembeze oba ekintu kino tebakiteekerateekera nga bukyali
kangambe nti monopoly eri so high with LDC teri alternatives endala zabadde nazo zonna ever since
it's LDC or nothing.
It is LDC alone. Tebalookinze forward to see how much they can have LDC within small spheres. It is so high to their extreme so they reserve that discretion. Kati such a scenario, it is so hard to break it for now. Nature and the single they are willing to be open and free. Never kill solutions as zero, alternatives as zero. If it's to give us, but to kill to LDC, we entry to submit to Jakufila Bitabo. Tetuja fila yo cancel, like Okuluma yo.
Omwaka gumu muveyo abalala bagende.
Now we are all used. Open not to just one, you can't one is different colors of pens. Because we know what we want. You understand? I've said a kabele wali ku filtering. Katosomye bakosyo now afuluma yani. Maybe I will know kunkwatira. Next kuno kolachi kuyingira wankwata maybe sasume bulungi nnyo kino oba biki and then I have a chance maybe to do something about it.
Okay.
So alternatives are very nyingi because life ahead everything right now. It is moving at a high rapid speed. It is out of no one's control. Abana bazalidwa banji abawala n'abalenzi
abasomya amateeka banji
kubeera kyemanyi kati ziri 15 law schools.
Yes.
To get 2030 zigenda beera like more than 20.
Zijja kuba zeeyongeddeko.
Nyampozi bagenda limiting ekyo oba ne 15 bazifuule mukaaga. Kuba zo universities zinazitwadde
bongere okutema.
Universities zinazitwadde access osoma amateeka nga nabo tebalina limited number of students baliyingiza. Wallahi toina kyo gamuzadde bantu agenda ko LDC. Nakivudde eno nga kiri open.
LDC eliemu.
Nze nali manyi.
Maybe singa wali amatabi mangi. Atugama usogena ko LDC ne wali ne tugambe ne wali bagita LDC ne bagita LDM ene. Nabona bayine
okukyawulamu okuba nti omujuzo
teguka alone. It makes everything look the way it is.
Kanso, you wanted to submit.
In our intake, because it was during COVID, we had an online education. Most of our time was actually online. Nze, nali manyi nti muguno omulembe, it would open their eyes that actually they can have an intake online and people would achieve and succeed and study.
Bakwagala physically.
Babirekera. And it worked for us because we would have wasted the year.
Okay.
But they adopted that system applying it. I know most of the students would opt for an online course because it is just accessible and not time wasting. Nechirala kyebandikoze to me kabale kapuchorwa karamoja buli omwesomesa ne baleta senior 4 or senior 6. The katukore zino universities ziriwo ziberenga secondary schools. Buli emwefulumye tubatuze ko LDC kukola UNEP esembayo whoever pass so many avenues, but I don't know why they are not actually embracing them. It's sort of a small problem, but I think to me it's intentional because sibasiru
bayagala professional
actually the ones messing up the whole system.
Muchala Angela, I'm bringing this question to you. Naye njagala kusigira ekifaananyi kansaiza akusema kadde mu kuba nti alondebwa president utaweera oba agenda kubanga advocating okuba nti LDC eneggyibwawo oba oliawo ng'agamba nti it's an abat of harassment and everything oba oliawo ebiri mu kowe naga we need to go away with it. Do you agree with him?
Going away with it.
Okugijjawo.
Like it scrapped off completely? No.
Naye ati kati ebizibu bino byonna mubisangidde ku LDC. Kanso nga bwakinyonyodde naawe ekifaananyi kyosize ne feedback gy'otugambyeko wano.
I would say no to an extent. To someone who has joined law school and then they want to practice the law. It is the only institution to qualify someone to practice the law. Okay, I will have the law for 4 years. I'll opt for other alternatives. They are advocate, being a counsel one day. That access. But to gamati kati evudde otugenda kifula compulsory buli omu agende mu birala. ate batandiyagadde nazze njagala kino lwaki naye singa mu ku coping up with such challenges kiddako eno kukyukyusa bakita diversion some people enjogera eriko diverting am somehow nti waliyo ne bino if that preach keeps on moving abatuwadde alternatives ennyingi munnamateeka zasobola okukolamu nga bateeka tagenze mu kooti for example bangi bajja genda eyo nga beeyagalidde si bakake niwe tugamba nti this kate still happens.
Or something needs to be done.
Like what for now? Because seriously, ngojeko nti ba stakeholders they're all combining forces to have a collecting say something. Kiraga kiba kituuse wamma mwina kwecheckinga nga mwe kumanya how mizani choba kitaweze kubeera nga mwagala te. Tugamba abantu abo tebaze kwogera.
Mwagala
nebabaza abamu si bonna okitegeera nekyo kivuddewo because of the collective say abantu reforms zebaleese nnyingi nga bonna bazze babawadde because this wave ewadde abantu attention okubeera nga they all have something to say okitegeera kati noza abantu bakumye okwogera ennyo bafuddeyo kuwuliriza amaloboozi gaabwe tugamba obudde buli kyanga abantu teboogedde kiri bakita so balina kwekyekinga within themselves kadda
obagala kujjamu bannamateeka ab'omuzinzo okumanya nti kiddala kituufu oba ogenda okusoma amateeka nga kansi bwe yatandise wali olina okubeera ng'omutima mugumu gw'omutima
laptop yogenda omuggyako aveeko ng'akimanyi nti pisi ekoze ki yinzeku naye toninda kubeera nga byonna mbikoze
oba profession baagiwanika nnyo nga tebabategese
nedda muleke batuwani
nga n'abalamuzi jjukira enkola yammwe ey'emirimu nti olina okuvunnama bwoti omulamuzi omusseemu ekitiibwa n'ebirala yes isn't it what kiffe kye tulaba eno nti profession baagiwanika nnyo naye nga mmwe mu kugiwanika mmwe temuteekeddwa yensonga lwaki nti n'ebibasomoza oba ebibatomera temumanyi ngeri ya going about these issues oba challenges zemusanga
okay, I would believe there were other challenges as bad as sang this within themselves. Nature admission. Chisinzo kuvaye nnyo covering ze binje nnyo. Chize nnyo abantu bachogeredde ko nnyo. I would believe. Kose nesigadde bere just standing okubeera nti it is respect with everything. Neka nakayisemu akatono. Ate saka katufule nti the lawyers are not anymore like are not in any way like no bali wera kati bali bera kati babivudde munno. It is going to be the way it has been with respect and still students will apply to attain education, legal education and stuff like that. Nekati my one prayer is biterezebwe kati nabala batakola kosi ya mateeka bali metulaba nti ate batwewanireko never talk about kalika prestige, you know.
I love the show. I think yes, mentorship and career guidance should never stop in high school and also continue with students while at campus and after campus, because be it in law or media, what else they can do after studying law besides being in court?
Wow. That goes to me? Or?
Yeah. I'm going to start with you and then to Council Kato.
Okay. I'm practicing in court. Academician, it means you've attained your law degree, but now you're back to law schools to teach. To teach. Is it a bad thing?
Already, abali yote banavai.
Abali.
Abali.
Wana government baganye boba nabo batandise ofuka LDC baganye abantu okusomesa bana.
Tebannaba ku retiring ate era be bamu be basoma emyaka gy'ensanvu egy'ekinana n'egy'ekyenda.
Ako ekyo bale simanyi, but to my understanding,
yes,
you can be a teacher wa CMC ne ya primary tweta okubeera full time. Oba you're going to spend a whole day, whole week or month also kwenda musomero lino for 1 hour, go to this, go there, and still earn your money.
Okay.
Had the practicing.
You need the diploma.
Minimum is a diploma. Office clerk to just assist in the coordinate process, everything, institution or whatever. You go to the investigation department. If it's police, you have knowledge about the law. It's an open course. It's about land friends because we believe we know at least almost everything. Also, as long as they need a legal element in that. Okay. You can work in the Attorney General's office, all chambers. You understand? Registry.
Ebyo n'abaana babibagamba wano ku ntandikwa.
Kyengambe kiri nti ekiddayo mu mentorship nebeera intense nnyo otudivertinga muko seri planned nti omwana kale bumujja kukyokutabeera advocate immediately neno muza kukyokubeera academician kibeere a bit gradual. Stampaka. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miss Angella. Council, I'm coming to you. I think I want to believe walabako bannamateeka abavaayo nga beemulugunya ku ngeri y'okuba nti tebasasulwa kimala nga bannamateeka.
Ekyo kituufu. Ntandikire comment. Nti okufuluma law school ne ovudde ku LDC noyita. See, it's not a must that you must go. So many. Everybody is doing something in whatever they are. We have all these banks, all these organizations, Baba legal officers, just kubayambako, don't know what they can do, their capacities as lawyers. Okay? Buli tunula chimu, njagala nfuke nga kanso gundi. Nange nchaba ndabe ku mawulire, nga ina bempolereza.
Yes, yeah.
Njaga, whether you want to practice or not to practice as an advocate, tekwetaaga law firm. Ndowooza abantu balina okukimanya.
Okay.
Osobola okwekolera nga ggwe as an advocate independently. Because mu kooti togendayo nga law firm. Gendayo nga ggwe. Era bakubuuza council, do you have a practicing certificate? Toleeta ya law firm. In most courts, they even don't ask which firm do you come from. No. Because it's not a requirement. They are looking at abagenda mu kooti. Tulina zira PSNET, tulina chapter 4, tulina Council Semakade,
Legal Brain
Trust. There are so many. By those organizations, they are not law firms, but they provide legal services. But I am sure a very few and MMAX, should not be. We want to attach himself or herself to that firm. And that's where the challenge of the law pay comes in. Because you're already frustrated, and now you want to be attached to some organization, some law firm that has a name. But the challenges of these law firms is the pay. And at some point, we must understand them.
Okay.
Until law firms, some of the people perceive them highly, but the reality they face inside as the managers, the managing partners, or the owners of that firm is just deeply rooted. Ntinabo no kusasura rent, rubarutaro, because you have seen law firms being evicted from their offices because they have failed to pay rent. Now, if a lawyer can fail to pay rent for the firm that accommodates about 20 people, now how much will they pay Angela? How much would they pay Kato as an advocate? Nti our profession, yet training, you can be independent, but not everybody has the capacity to sustain himself or herself as an independent advocate. Okay? Some people have the mentality, we mara LDC, name for a certificate young, in that corner your farm in bank in Sassurabri Moise. Okay? And that's where the manipulation and exploitation has come from, even less. But now that one,
profession, I know kubanga akubye suit yenyirira agenda okujja mu kooti okuwolereza omuntu we.
Osura katugambe match ndi wano. Onotukayo otya ne suitiyo ne file yo ogenda ku
okwataganya oli mu taxi
episode.
Ante ne episode n'enkuba ya boda na buli kimu. So the provision itself ina level je kuteekamu.
Oba kyo kyengambye Angela nti baba wanika nnyo.
Twagala.
Tebatuwanika. Naye kyetaagisa. Naye kyengezako kugamba kiri bwe kiti. Kati mujine emyaka gy'abaana abakyalina ku university ku LDC. Tasobola kikkiriza nti osobola okuyitamu eyo struggle yonna n'ofuuka ne advocate naye nga bakusasula emitwalo 3 buli mwezi. You get?
Yeah.
It's hard for them to believe, but those are the realities. Now, you had somebody, when press conference, most of the senior lawyers only pay you a desk in their office. Backward desk. Agamba kati council, eno yemeza yo ogenda okukolera emirimu gyo. Ne wifi wabwerere ojamu kwasanga boyagala. Keto ya chai yawo N'oluusi ne ssukaali nga tebamukuweeredde.
Ojja kujja ne ssukaali wo.
That's how painful the profession is. Ne ssukaali is a colonized mind that you must be in that law firm and then you don't have an opportunity to open up your mind so that you can look at all these other available opportunities. You just figure out whatever you do.
Okay.
They don't value it at all.
Do we need to do away with LDC?
Na akati bwenjogera ayinza okugamba olw'okuba navaayo, but me I feel the same skills, the same techniques ne tubigattako mu law schools oba tugambye
basome emyaka 3 omwaka ogwokuna
naye guno gwa LDC ogwokutaano katugubongereko naye in your universities strictly study what was supposed to be studied at LDC to prepare your mind for legal practice. Then why do we need LDC for? Why all this suffer? You get it, but get the skills. No graduating.
Yes.
But in the same university, you can add 1 extra year as a postgraduate diploma. In the same university, we shall not have all this kind of commotion at LDC. Me, I feel it's even a bad approach that you must grade me for. You must not admit me because our first class muina kumi. You get? Because the balance are from. You get? So it means the rest matter as long as
when you're practicing certificate
or the advocate. That's what matters. And are you able to advise me or provide the... If we get the practices at LDC, employ them in the law schools, we don't need the LDC. They're even giving themselves headache. A lot of headache. Which can be...
Kulembeze buno obujja because oba oli awo public bwetaddeko ennyo amaaso bwesinza okutegeera olw'engeri Isaac Ssemakadde gye yajjamu kanso Isaac Ssemakadde n'engeri gy'akolamu emirimu gye ne message gye yali atambuza. Do you believe...
He's a profound person with knowledge and practice in the legal sphere. He has been in leadership. I think because I tried profession we are having, he has added on himself as a vocal man. You'll agree with me.
Yes.
If it's like banging the tables as training,
he will bang the tables.
Yes, for the sake of what he wants. I stand to be guided. Yeah, in any path, because I believe he has that stage he has reached to, to coming for ULS, it is something big. And he has intention with everything like challenges, at least 1 or 2, they were solved under his leadership, because a lot has been happening and nothing has been done on the same. We keep having the same, having the same, but he has reached out so far. For now,
profession
yes, what we are on table so far, we are glad. He's actually might bring something new. Yeah, because even when you see the rates at which he was voted for and everything, all of appetite nyingi, nemba legal about the practice nyingi maybe they needed someone. Because council, I don't know if this is all one year. Nenga leadership zichuka za ULS and everything. Naye kana kaluka they so prominent. I think as kala bisenyo ne mawulire okusinga ebira byabadde bibaddewo ebintu bineno kituwadde endowooza nti everything shall have been said above, something will be done on what we have. Byonna engeri gye babirabye so far.
What expect of lawyers to something different?
It is a change of time and a change of personality. Nti abaddemu ataddemu kyataddemu nazayina kyataddemu kati ebigezo bikyuka ne profession ngena sigala nga bwebadde. Or like for advancement it just sigalanga, it's just changing in faces. Today it's me, next time it will be someone else, and whatever they may bring means okuba in respect of what I've presented, and them also they're having their own.
Ku nsonga ya unemployment, corruption and inequality mu kutereeza profession eno ey'amateeka, do you believe anaasobola okukituukako n'okuwakanyizibwa kuno kwonna with the way he does his things?
Yeah, he has supported a lot, not only in the legal profession but even outside the law. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Angella. Council Kezireke wa Council Kato Tumusiime. What's your take on this with how Council has been doing his things and what actually Finger Public chetumanyi ekiteekeddwa okubanga kikolebwa? Chetumanyi Council talina kubeera Council tasobola kusiba dread, Council takkirizibwa kwambala mu ngeri oba oli awo nga si yakwambala suit wakalinga casual nga bw'oli. Fenga public ekikwata kye twakwata kiri eky'emyaka ensanvu ekinane
kitufeekyo but to say kana karuru k'omwaka guno it has been so different from nze oba onkoledde olunaku okitegeera n'omu yambuuza tusobola okuvotingira online naye nga nze siri lawyer
nga siri munnamateeka
because gabagala akalulu kaabwe katu Tumusiime Kato brought his approach on how things should be worked on. You get, and that's the approach that we are all yearning for. Nti tufunye ba president to choose the same kind of a leader. Wadikora yesa wechitiibwa
my lord
tugenderaawo okitegeera kyogedde kyekituufu to expect different results. It means singa twaronda omuntu bwatyo the results would be the same because there was nothing new in everything. Radicalize everything. You see, radicalism doesn't mean that you have to be violent kuba abantu. Nokuba emmeeza kuno kwetwogera temulowooza tugenda kubeera mu office nga tuzikoonako amba ebitali mu mateeka ntunaffe tusirike busirisi tugambe yes saka tulabe kyokola nedda tujja kuconfrontinga tugambe yes that is your decision but what does the law say? Follow what the law says. You get? Tugoberera amateeka kye gatugamba. Ekyokubiri kiri nti approach ya Tumusiime Kato ndowooza gye twetaaga mu kaana kadde kubanga gavumenti yaffe n'abakulembeze baffe bawulira olulimi olwo kubakayukira no this is what we mean.
Okay.
Okitegeera bali abalala they are used to sitting in their office and writing press statements and we have seen people's rights being violated and you are present under chapter 4. Why are you acting in the contrary? We should bring you to books of law and you face the law itself.
Yes,
we should openly tell you na ebyo kuandika amabaluwa naffe tubadde tubikoye okitegeera omaze okukola ki okitegeera and that's the kind of the law society we need. You see, in these times we cannot keep on adopting the old approach so that we can get different
but then there are those who are not actually
an organization or associate and whatever they want to do but they must learn something that the creation of Uganda Law Society is a creature of statute. We have an act that creates Uganda Law Society.
Yes.
It has its objectives, it has its aims, and it has how it should be governed. You get?
Yes.
And if they don't believe in his approach, then they should wait for their year to expire and they should not renew their membership as members of Uganda Law Society. Because if you don't want to be a member of Law Society anymore, then you don't renew, you don't pay your annual subscription and membership fee. That is the approach.
Okay.
I don't know the intentions of that Uganda Bar Association. I don't know what it is coming to solve, but they have their own deals. But our approach is one. The teachers themselves, Uganda Law Society should actually guide on how these different societies and organizations should run in this country.
Okay.
Uganda Law Society should be guiding this government. It says that don't buy it. When shall we achieve such kind of goals? You get?
Okay.
We need somebody that will approach the problems as they are, as long as we can face the results. So surely, President of Uganda Law Society, it cause a change that is visible and not the change in writing papers and letters to whoever is concerned.
Okay, thank you so much, Council, for watching. A leader with profound intentions, characterized by youthful intellect and astute reasoning, thus exemplifying an intentional leader. Ono nno mulonzi wo weewaawo yakusi.
For the wonderful comment. As Uganda Students Association, the president, I would like to encourage my fellow students wherever they are in the country to strive harder to achieve the academic time at any stage. They should have it because it is another way of practicing the law. You know, it is the other way to challenge ourselves as law students because a lot. I promise we shall strive harder as one always.
Okay, that's actually good. Naye sisobola kujjako kazendalo nga sikubuuziza bw'oba tuli mu by'amateeka tuli misomo biki by'enjoyinga okukola mbisi?
Back at school, my faculty administrators back at school. Yeah, and as well this team of Alternative Digital Talk. It has been an amazing thing, an opportunity because ever since I had this, you know, I'm so appreciative and I pray it doesn't stop here.
Okay, and I believe it won't stop here. Tujja kufunanga mbiseera ng'ebyo ebinaaba biganye bitatambudde bulungi mu profession.
Kulaba nti tutuuka ku ebyo bye twagala ate n'engeri gye tubyagalamu. In whatever we do, don't expect Lilian or Angela to come and fight for what I want to achieve. It's your turn to actually come and speak out for what you believe in. Hey, okogera kisingako. At least when you talk, you are kind of relieved. And two is that we may not accept or agree in the same direction, but that doesn't make me your enemy or a hater. No.
Yes.
That shouldn't be the cause. And at the end of it all, being responsible is so key to everybody.
So today, thank you so much, Miss Angela. Thank you so much, Council Kato Tumusiime. Okuwaya akadde okulaba nti ate mbake tofalire mugata ku ggwanga lyaffe Uganda. And to our viewers, thank you so much for keeping it the Alternative Digital. For those who have commented, with on camera is Mr. Ditenjo Nabukera, and then in the control room we have Mr. Mukose Arnold Anthony Ndozano. Sigenda kubanga nsukawo. Njagala kubagaliza olunaku olulungi. Tusinkane ku ssaawa emu ey'akawungeezi with the Voltage Show.